Hello and welcome to my Windows 7 review. My name is Taz and this is part 1 of my Windows 7 review, and in part 1 I will be showing you some of the basics of Windows 7. First off, I'd like to show you the gadgets. Now the gadgets on Windows Vista, you would have to put in a sidebar. You could put them in your desktop, but then you could not close your sidebar. Obviously now, Windows 7, there is no sidebar, so there is no worry about that. You can now just drag and drop them as you please and move them around your screen as you please. If you knock them to the side, they'll fix into place at the side of your screen, as this side will also. You can get some gadgets on the Microsoft website. If you click here, and get more gadgets online, but there aren't many. Let's see, what is there so far? So there are 34 gadgets in total, which isn't very many, but I'm guessing that will grow as we go along and developers make more. Second of all, the personalize. Before on Windows Vista and Windows XP, you could change from a couple and change all the fonts and colors and everything else. In Windows 7, it's more basic, really. A little bit more graphical, but more basic. I have a red theme. I made this myself. On Windows 7, you can switch. You have Windows 7, and you have all these different colors, transparency, and everything else. And you'll see here it has pictures of 3 backgrounds. This means that it has multiple backgrounds set to it, which you can change by clicking on backgrounds, and then you can tick these boxes to show what backgrounds you would like to display, and you can add your own by browsing. And you can also change picture every, and you can verify 10 seconds. If I click this 10 seconds and save changes, then my background will change picture every 10 seconds, which to me would be really annoying. You can also change your colors. You make it pink, you make it this color, you make it red, you make it white, you make it brown, and then change how much color you want in your windows and how much transparency you want in your windows. Myself, I like this one. It's nice and colourful. So that's that. Also, screen resolution. On screen resolution, you can change your screen resolution here. The ones with the numbers are widescreen, and it automatically detects my screen size. So, as it says here, this is already detected my screen size and set to that. I have 2 screens, and it has automatically detected my screen size as well. You can set it to landscape, portrait, and you can flip your screen around. And as I have 2 screens, you can pick show desktop only on 1, only on 2, or duplicate them, or extend. And these options were harder to use on Vista and XP. So that's some of the basics there. The new Windows 7 taskbar. We have some difference now. Obviously, it's more blocked. Doesn't have as many curves as the normal ones would have. And at the moment, I have it on small. Default, it looks like this. But if you want to be exact, it looks like this. And that's what it would look like when you first get it. or install Windows 7. The use small icons tab here will allow you to make the smaller icons, and that will reduce space and give you more space for your screen. Down here you have always combine and hide. Combine when taskbar is full. This will mean that they will look like this, and then when the taskbar is full of them, it will shrink down to them little blocks before. Or you can have never combine, which means as you get bigger and bigger and bigger, they will just get smaller and smaller and smaller. This is the settings I use personally. Start menu, you can store and display recently opened programs in the start menu, store and display recently opened items, etc, etc, and change what you want on your taskbar. If you do notice, there is no longer a quick launch bar. Before Windows XP and Windows Vista, there was a quick launch bar that you could just click your items, but now you can pin them to your desktop. So if I click this here and I pin to taskbar, and then move it over here, if I close this, it will not go away. It will shrink down into this little icon here. And if you do this, it will only open one page. If you click it again, it will just hide and open that one. To open multiple windows this way, you do have to press shift and then click, and shift and click will open other pages. Now say you have a lot of web pages open like this, all you have to do is come up here. It'll show you all the windows you have open, and if you just hover over the one you want to see, it will hide the ones behind it and open up them ones. If you click this one here, it'll bring it to the front, and if you click these ones here, it'll bring the back one to the front. So that's a very good. I really like that that add-on. That is a good feature that I do like myself, and I'll simply just unpin that because I don't want it up there. These no longer spin out. Before they'd move across taskbar, and now they open in a little block for all your hidden programs that are running. And the start menu, pretty much Windows Vista, which is good. I'd rather Windows Vista than Windows XP start menus because they're just a little bit better, a little bit more stylish. So that's some of that. As there is no Windows quick launch bar, I have got this. It's called Object Dock from Stardock manufacturers. It's very good. I can put all my links in here, and instead of keeping pressing shift whenever I want to open a new window, I can just keep clicking this and it will open them. And I'll go Google search and my musics and all my files up here and everything like that. So basically it is like a quick launch bar, but it hides away when it's not needed. Some things that have gone. Windows Movie Maker is gone. This is not the original Windows Movie Maker. This is Windows Movie Maker 2.6 that is made for Vista, that I have downloaded and installed myself. Windows Mail is also gone. If you do want to use SMTP servers for your mail, you will need to download some other software or Microsoft Office Outlook. So that's some other good stuff. I also have seen people saying that Microsoft's Windows 7 does not have system restore, but these people are sadly wrong. Windows 7 does have system restore right here under accessories and system tools, system restore, which will allow you to save restore points and choose restore points. So that's some of the basics for part 1, and please watch part 2.